Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Allison Fergit. A La Crosse business has reached a milestone anniversary. Smith's Bike Shop celebrated its 130th anniversary today. They say that makes them the oldest bike shop in Wisconsin. In honor of the occasion, this morning, Smith's hosted bike rides that went for 130 kilometers and 130 miles. There was also a shorter family fun ride to Myrick Park this afternoon with some sweet treats.
Smith's is a big part of our community, and so it's a really cool thing to be able to celebrate and welcome people and have fun. Just a really nice opportunity.
More than 130 people took part in the morning bike rides. That's a fitting number for sure. And to wrap up celebrations this evening, Smith's had food trucks and live music for people to enjoy. Lovers of folklore could experience the magic of storytelling today. The La Crosse Storytelling Festival returned this weekend. The festival brings in talented tellers from across the country to share stories along with some of the Coulee region's storytelling pros. This year's lineup includes a diverse set of tales ranging from humor to horror. A festival organizer says there's something for everyone to enjoy this year.
See the reactions of people who kind of maybe misunderstood storytelling, to realize that this is, an ancient art that is very fun.
And for those wanting more storytelling in their life, the Bluff Country Tale Spinners host events throughout the year, including a scary story performance this October. Dozens of pilots took to La Crosse skies today as part of their journey for Bonanzas to Oshkosh. Each year at the end of July, a group of Beechcraft Bonanza pilots meet at the La Crosse Regional Airport before traveling to Oshkosh. The group planned on leaving this morning, but were delayed until this evening to ensure they flew through clear skies.
For us, weather conditions are critical, and we don't fly when it's marginal, right? There are people out flying right now, but it gets marginal with the overcast and the rain. So for us, we require very good conditions for flight.
And they were able to leave earlier this evening. More than 120 planes participated in Bonanzas to Oshkosh this year. While the event started in the 1990s, the pilots officially started flying out of La Crosse in 2021. Flags were at half-staff in Wisconsin today in honor of a Middleton couple. Wisconsin State Patrol Bureau Director David Pabst and his wife Terry were killed earlier this month, allegedly by their son. Director Pabst served in the Wisconsin State Patrol for more than 38 years. Terry worked as a special education teacher at a Madison Elementary School. Services were held today in Middleton for the couple.
Today ended up being a pretty nice start to the weekend, a little bit warmer than we were the last few days, but it didn't take much to be warmer than the last few days because we were quite unseasonably cool out there to end this last week off. A little bit closer to average today, 86 for your high today in La Crosse, 81 in Eau Claire, really most of the area getting into the low and mid 80s. We had some light rain passing through earlier this afternoon, but since that system has moved now into southeastern Wisconsin and we're seeing mostly clear skies going into the rest of the night, we could possibly get a few very light showers edging closer into northeastern Iowa and far southern Wisconsin earlier in the morning hours, but really it's looking like most of us are going to be staying on the drier side. 64 for your low tonight in La Crosse, a little bit cooler for areas closer to I-94, 56 for your low in Eau Claire, and overall it's going to be a very nice day tomorrow. Very mild conditions, only staying into the 60s and 70s throughout the morning hours in La Crosse and Eau Claire. Tad bit cooler in the morning again, still warming though to the upper 70s by the afternoon, and overall a very comfortable day tomorrow. We'll still be comfortable on Monday, but after that it's looking like it's warming up quite a bit, so I'll have all the details in a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Nicole. Vernon County residents organized a ride through the countryside today, all to benefit a good cause. It was the annual tractor ride for cancer in Chaseburg. For $20, participants could enjoy a wagon ride or drive their own tractor or UTV. All the proceeds this year will go to the Cancer Action Network. An event organizer says it's especially important to help fund research this year following federal cuts.
With all the bad news coming out of Washington, we're hoping to go to Washington and hoping that we can at least stay on a level playing field with them this year. We would love to see more dollars going into cancer research, but we're going to be there fighting for everything we can get.
This was the 15th year of the tractor ride. For anyone wanting to donate to the cause, you can reach out to Linda on her Facebook. Railroad enthusiasts had their fill of fun at Copeland Park. Today was the 33rd annual La Crosse Rail Fair. The event celebrates railroad history and model railroading. One of the fair's organizers explains the historic impact of La Crosse's railroads.
Railroads were a big part of La Crosse at one time. As a matter of fact, the railroad industry was at one time La Crosse's largest employer, and at least 2 of La Crosse's former mayors were employed in the railroad industry.
More than 250 tables and displays were at the rail fair. The event doubled as a fundraiser for the La Crosse Short Line Railroad Heritage Museum. A protest in La Crosse today honored the life of a civil rights icon. Today, Coulee Region residents gathered for a Good Trouble Lives On rally. Good Trouble was coined by late Congressman John Lewis. The phrase calls on people to take peaceful action against injustice. Today's demonstrators protested the Trump administration's immigration and deportation policies.
We all deserve better than this, and we can make a better world than this, but we have to do it collectively, together, and listen to one another.
Next Saturday, the group behind today's rally will be partnering with a local food pantry for a food and clothing drive. That will also take place at the intersection of Losey Boulevard and State Road in La Crosse. Still to come, 30 people are injured after a car crashed into a crowd in LA. What we know now about the driver after this.
We see you out there, making the most of every moment.
Happy birthday, buddy.
One big, bright idea at a time. At Blaine's, we're glad to be part of it by offering best-in-class products and solutions at unbeatable farm and fleet prices. Like these special buy men's Skechers, just $29.99 while supplies last. Save $5 on Blaine's brand original cat food, $24.99. And assorted Taste of the Wild dog food, $3 off. Find value on the things you value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike Sports at the Homeland Field.
How about you two?
Mud Bath.
Get 0 down, 0% financing plus 0 payments for 90 days on F-150 or lease F-150 for $499 a month with 0 down. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
For over 40 years, La Crosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
More than 30 people are injured after a vehicle rammed into a crowd outside an LA nightclub. It happened early Saturday when a driver hit a valet and taco stand, then crashed his car into the crowd. Video shows bystanders pulling the driver from the car. When police arrived, they found him beaten and shot.
We received reports that somebody in the crowd shot him. He is in the custody of Los Angeles Police Department, and we're looking at charges such as attempt murder and assault with a deadly weapon at this point.
More than 100 firefighters responded to the scene. The driver remains hospitalized. His condition is unknown, and police are still searching for the person that shot him. President Trump is suing the Wall Street Journal for what he says is a false story linking him with Jeffrey Epstein. This comes as the public calls for the White House to be more forthcoming about information related to Epstein. CBS News' Willie James Inman has the latest.
In a post on Truth Social, President Trump took aim at Rupert Murdoch and the Wall Street Journal, writing, "We have just filed a powerhouse lawsuit against everyone involved in publishing the false, malicious, defamatory fake news article." Trump is suing Murdoch and the Journal for tens of billions of dollars. Dow Jones and Company, the publisher of the Wall Street Journal, said in a statement they have full confidence in the accuracy of their reporting. The suit comes in response to a story the Journal published on Thursday containing alleged details of a risque birthday letter the president allegedly sent to Jeffrey Epstein in the early 2000s. The paper claims the note was signed by Trump and includes a sketch of a nude woman. The article alleges Trump's note said, "We have certain things in common." The note ends with, "May every day be another wonderful secret." The president insists he never wrote the note. Backlash within the MAGA movement has grown over the handling of the Epstein case, with many demanding more information.
I call it the Epstein hoax.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are calling for more transparency as well.
I think there should be a full disclosure of the materials on Epstein. Statements by the Attorney General that she had all the issues and reviews on her desk for her to take a look at were kind of a promise to the American people that something was coming, and nothing has come out of it.
In response to the outcry, the president urged Attorney General Pam Bondi to file a motion for the unsealing of grand jury testimony related to Epstein's child sex trafficking charges in New York. It could take months for the judge to decide whether to unseal the documents. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Washington.
The cost of building electric vehicles in the U.S. could be going way up. The Commerce Department is placing a 93.5% tariff on Chinese graphite. That's an item needed for building EVs. This decision was applauded by U.S. graphite producers, who claim Chinese producers have dominated the market and have prevented American companies from becoming established. Analysts say this move will escalate the trade-related tensions between the U.S. and China. In addition to the tariff, the Trump administration is also cutting federal support from EVs and is focused on recalling federal government loans that back the construction of EV factories and battery plants. Still ahead, a potential fix for those struggling with insomnia. Researchers are now saying certain exercises can help improve sleep quality.
And we have a couple more mild days left in the forecast, but after that it's going to get much more humid and much warmer. I'll have all the details on when the heat comes coming up right after the break.
We're celebrating Home Furniture's 51st anniversary. Right now, get our best finance offer ever and pay no interest until 2030. Get this sectional for just $19 a month, or pay cash and get an extra 10% off, just $8.99. The 51st anniversary sale, now at Home Furniture.
Hey, Dominic here to ask, do you love salt but need to cut back on all that sodium? Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing is the answer, and is recommended by doctors and dietitians for those on low sodium diets. It tastes like regular salt, but with so much less sodium. Use it just like your table salt. Great on corn on the cob, tomatoes, watermelon, and yeah, you could even use it on French fries and everything else you love to salt. Be sure to get your Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing and 40 other blends at the Pleasing Outlet Store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. Get out of here.
It's not very often a fella gets to offer the best products in the marketplace at a price lower than most others. When I look at this beautiful showroom, when I consider the quality of our products and the team of 80 exceptional professionals, we should be higher priced, but we're not. If you have any doubts for your next home improvement project, you should contact the Board Store today. It's not all the sales and discounts, it's the bottom line that counts, and you'll get no better bottom line than at the Board Store Home Improvements.
When we say we're stuffing here like a sausage, we mean it. Mike and Kyle on the sunny side of 61, Sugarloaf Automotive. We buy and sell thousands of vehicles every year.
We ship nationwide every week. We buy vehicles nationwide as well.
Here are a few examples of why we are the undisputed price leader.
Mach-E's from $30,000 off new MSRP. Lincoln's from $15,000 off new MSRP. Or how about late model Mustang convertibles from $16,995.
Get to the sunny side of 61,
Sugarloaf Automotive in Winona.
Soar into a new career at Eagle Crest Communities.
What keeps me at Eagle Crest are the people that I work with. I enjoy my team so much. I look forward to seeing them every day. I enjoy our monthly meetings, getting to see the other managers from the other facilities and collaborate. I motivate my team by bringing us back to why we're here, going through our residents, getting to know them. You feel like you're really part of a big mission to help our residents have a full and healthy life.
Learn more at eaglecrestlife.org.
Sleep your best sleep on a Beautyrest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express. During the anniversary sale, pay no interest until 2030, plus get free white glove delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Sleep first class on a Beautyrest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
A new study shows the annual flu vaccine is highly effective at reducing flu outbreaks. The research published in JAMA showed the flu shot not only helps reduce flu transmission among the vaccinated, but reduces cases among the unvaccinated as well, because less people are spreading the disease. However, when flu transmission levels are high, the unvaccinated aren't as well protected. Well, tired of tossing and turning at night? A new study says the cure could be a yoga mat or walking shoes. Researchers found that low-impact exercises like yoga, tai chi, and walking can ease insomnia and improve sleep quality. The study showed those who practiced yoga or tai chi 2 to 6 times a week slept longer and woke up less often. Walking or jogging 3 to 5 times a week also improved sleep by boosting mood and reducing stress hormones. Experts say while physical activity improves both mind and body, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. If sleep still doesn't improve, it may be time to see a specialist. And we had close to perfect weather today for anyone going on a walk or doing some outdoor yoga. And definitely take advantage of it tomorrow because a big change is on the way. Let's send it over to Nicole for a check on our forecast.
Yeah, this has been like the perfect weather in my opinion, especially how we ended this last week. Temperatures for the most part in the low 80s and upper 70s, and we didn't have a lot of moisture out there either, so it really just felt like a good almost early fall or very light spring day, but that's definitely not the trend that we have going into the rest of this week. It's really going to feel like July out there, but we still have a couple more days to enjoy what we have for now. So like Allison said, definitely get out there and enjoy it while we have it, because it's going to change up and it looks like it's going to last here for just a little bit longer this time around as well. But let's start with tonight. There is a chance for some of us to possibly see a couple light showers going into the very early hours of the morning. There'll be a pretty extensive system passing through Iowa overnight tonight, and that'll be bringing firstly cloud coverage, but also the possible chance for some scattered showers, mainly going into northeastern Iowa and far southern Wisconsin. Otherwise, it really looks like most of us are going to be staying dry, and most of that activity is really falling throughout the nighttime hours. So by the time we wake up in the morning, it should be staying dry. We'll continue to see some more overcast skies, though, for areas closer to I-90 throughout the morning hours, but those really start to burn off and move out of the area once we get into the afternoon. And then we're left with a mostly sunny second half of the day. Temperatures are going to be very comfortable as well. 81 for your high in La Crosse, 79 in Eau Claire, really staying still on the cooler side as far as middle July goes. So really nice temperatures overall. Not a lot of humidity out there quite yet either. Now as we go into Monday, there is the chance to have some early morning thunderstorms, but also the chance that we might not see any, and that's really going to be the trend for this entire upcoming week. This pattern can be really tricky to predict because a lot of these thunderstorms are going to be happening at night or in the early morning hours, and once that sun rises, really starts to lose its juice and its steam, and you can see that pretty well as we go into Monday morning. A fairly strong thunderstorm complex will be passing through Minnesota, and that's fairly certain, but what is not as certain is if it'll actually make it into our area. You can see it really breaks up because the sun starts to rise and we start to lose a lot of that push that those storms are getting overnight, especially this time of year. Still possibly seeing some scattered showers and thunderstorms through the morning hours for Monday, but really for now the largest scale of that complex seems to not make it into our area. Things could still change though, so definitely something to be aware of. Otherwise, the second half of Monday should be sunny again and dry with very comfortable conditions out there, very comparable to what we're going to have tomorrow as well. 82 for your high in La Crosse on Monday, 79 in Eau Claire. As we go into the rest of the week then, as I said, there are those chances to have mostly nighttime thunderstorms. Those could extend into the early morning hours. Tuesday night and Wednesday night are looking like to be our best chance, but also Thursday during the day. Very up in the air on exact timing and location of all of these though, so definitely something to stay aware of as we go throughout the rest of the week. Periodic thunderstorm chances almost every single day. Heat index is going to be the next big thing going into this week. Not so much tomorrow and Monday. Again, we're actually staying fairly comfortable, but as we go into Tuesday, that's when the humidity starts to come and the warmer weather. Feeling like 93 for your highest heat index on Tuesday, but Wednesday is looking to be our hot day. Most of the area feeling like we're getting above 100 degrees again and again. Those feels like 90s are looking to stay through at least the rest of this week and even extending into next week as well. Take a look at these temperatures. 93 for your high on Wednesday. That's going to be your warmest one. Our overnight lows also for the most part staying close to or above 70 degrees, and that's when you can really start to tell that it's staying warm out there. And then even next weekend staying close to 90 still. So it's looking like this stretch of warmth is lasting a little bit longer, but we're really biding our time to have this July heat come and get us. So.
Yeah, I know. It was a little taste of, like you said, early fall, and it really got me in the mood for everything fall. So, I mean, there's still a lot of summer left. I have to appreciate it while it's here, but definitely looking forward to those nice, cooler temperatures we have.
A lot of us are,
yeah. All right, thank you, Nicole. And coming up in sports, the Brewers look to make it 9 straight wins as they took on the Dodgers. Plus action on the golf course as Drugans is hosting the 31st annual Western Wisconsin Open. Kate is in next with sports.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day.
I never knew fudge could be so dandy. Pop in to Valley Fudge and Candy.
Furnish your home with the Forest at Black River Furniture Outlet, Wisconsin's best priced furniture store. Browse cozy Amish rockers, customizable easy sofas made in Wisconsin, and stunning handmade dining sets in hickory, walnut, aspen, and barnwood. Shop pantries, counter bars, gun cabinets, and more. Style your space this season with our cabin rug collection, multiple sizes available. Swing by the bed shed for rustic bedroom sets, bunk beds, and Amish-made office furniture. Family and veteran owned. Visit Black River Furniture Outlet this summer.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
We're really excited about our new hearing aids that came out. They're called Vitality. They have artificial intelligence, and people have really been hearing better in background noise with them. They're also a lot more clear.
And you can also control it with your phone. So if you want to get more technical, you can make your own adjustments on your phone.
Just set and forget, they will adapt on their own, or you do have the ability to customize it more for your personal preferences and environments as well.
So stop by the Better Hearing Center and find out more about the new Vitality.
I never knew fudge could be so dandy. Pop in to Valley Fudge and Candy.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
It's 8 straight for the Brewers after last night's West Coast win over the Dodgers. Brewers have been red hot, and they look to keep things going tonight out in L.A. Milwaukee with the best record in baseball since May 25th. It was scoreless in the third, but after a Blake Perkins leadoff triple, Joey Ortiz is going to get a base knock to drive him in. Brewers take a 1-0 lead. And then later in the inning, 2 on for William Contreras, and he gets one out into the gap in left field, and it's trouble. 1 run is in. Terranground's third. The throw home, not in time. They would add 1 more in the inning to make it 4-0, but the Dodgers don't go down easily. They would answer with a 4-run inning of their own, but the Brewers are currently holding on. With that, it should be 7-5. Milwaukee just scored moments ago, so they're up 7-5 in the 7th inning. If they hold on to the win, it'll be 9 straight wins. These two teams will go again tomorrow afternoon. So then we have a quick check-in on the Cubs as they're trying to hold on to that slim division lead. They're doing a really good job at it. Michael Busch with the leadoff home run to give the Cubs, put the Cubs in front, and then the very next batter, and Kyle Tucker, he's going to add another one. 5 total home runs in this one for Chicago as the Cubs get win number 59 on the season, 6-0 the final. In the American League, the Minnesota struggles continue. Tonight, the Twins dropped their 3rd straight game overall and 2nd straight to the worst team in baseball. Still in striking distance for a wild card spot, but these are the games you need to win. Loggers looking to bounce back after dropping one last night to Duluth. Down one in the 5th, but a 2-out hit from John Pearson finds the gap in center field. Both runners are going to come in to score as the Loggers, they're going to pull within 1. They would eventually tie it up, but in the 8th inning, Trey Craig gets all of this baseball, and it's not even close. The 3-run home run puts the Huskies in front as they would get the win 8-6. A lot of great golf this weekend. I'm not talking about the Open Championship over in Northern Ireland. We got the 31st annual Western Wisconsin Open taking place at Drugan's Castle Mound. Yesterday was the opening round, and today we had a couple of pros looking to cash in first place. Let's get to the action. Such a great golf course they've got over there. Like I mentioned, a lot of pros in this one, including Andrew Proctor. He entered the day a few strokes back. Here he is, just barely missing this birdie putt. Proctor would finish tied for 5th. Andrew Steinhofer shot a 69 on day 1 and had a very strong day 2, a 66 on the day, but he would finish 1 stroke back in 2nd place. And the winner of this one actually wasn't a pro. It was an amateur. Holman native Tyler Church, posting a 134 in the 2 rounds, gives him the win, his 2nd win at the Western Wisconsin Open, as he won back in 2019. Across the globe, it's round 3 of the Open Championship in Portrush, Northern Ireland. A major championship on the line, and it's the Northern Ireland native, Rory McIlroy, having a big day. Here he is with a very long birdie putt, but that drops. He was 5 under on the day, is now sitting tied for 4th. But the big story from this one is the man in first, Scotty Scheffler, the best golfer on the planet, going for his first ever win at the Open. He would shoot 4 under on the day and will take a 4-stroke lead going into tomorrow. Also tomorrow, the Gilbert Brown, the former Packer defensive lineman, is holding a free football camp on this coming Sunday, July 20th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Registration begins at 8 in the morning. The Gilbert Brown Foundation is sponsoring the camp for kids ages 6 to 18, and it aims to provide drills to help kids learn sportsmanship and basic football skills. The camp is being held at Champions Riverside Resort in Galesville. For more information, visit our website, news8000.com. And Allison, we also had the WNBA All-Star game tonight. Napheesa Collier, her team getting the big win. She scored 36 points, an All-Star record. I mean, that was such a fun game to watch.
Oh yeah, Fee is incredible to watch. She plays for the Lynx, so our team right across the river.
Your favorite team as
I'm
well.
going to see them on Tuesday,
Are you
so
excited?
I'm thrilled. So hopefully she has a performance like this.
Hopefully, that would be awesome.
Fingers crossed.
All right, we'll have more news after the break.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
It's the summer of savings at Hy-Vee, your backyard barbecue headquarters. Save this Friday through Sunday. Get the lowest price of the year on chicken breasts, just $1.99 a pound. Pork shoulder roast, just $1.88 a pound. Watermelon, $3.99. Blueberries, $2.48. 24 packs of water, just $1.99. Save on Hy-Vee chips, Hy-Vee dip, Coke, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Hey Nick, what's your usual?
Yeah, please.
How's your day going?
Well, pretty good. Air conditioning went out at the house, and I got some guys coming over to fix it.
And nothing that G&T can't take your mind off of, right?
Oh, absolutely, man. I can always depend on G&T to put my mind at ease.
Especially when I make them, eh?
Well, I'm talking about G&T heating and air conditioning. They have never let me down.
Call G&T. For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
Maybe I should switch to G&T.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Jolivet's homegrown triple sweet corn is picked fresh daily. Join us Sundays 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for our roasted sweet corn and charcoal brats. Jolivet's also features homegrown carrots, sweet onions, peppers, beets, cabbage, dill, tomatoes, cucumbers, blueberries, and so much more. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
While it's still months away, toy companies are gearing up for the holiday season. And this week, companies gave a sneak peek on what will soon hit store shelves.
We're at Chelsea Piers today at Pier 60 at the Toy Insiders Sweet Sweet event. This is the premier toy and play preview party. I like to think about this as Christmas in July. Sweet Sweet welcomes more than 65 different toy brands, and they are here showing off hundreds of the hottest holiday toys.
Everyone loves their Tamagotchi. We've been around for almost 30 years. We're just introducing a new Tamagotchi called Tamagotchi Paradise.
We've just launched DJ Furby. DJ Furby is kind of the newest evolution of the Furby brand.
Here at the LEGO Group, we basically have what we believe is a set for every age and passion point. Everything from our Duplo sets, which starts with ages 1.5 up, all the way to our 18+ sets for more of the adult audience. We really do have a little bit of something for everyone here.
So we partnered with Mattel. We agreed with them to do some licensing work in 2023, and we're starting to see the fruits of that with Play-Doh Barbie, which is a new line of figures we can do. We've got tons of activity tables here for kids to interact with.
So I came up with the idea for Wiglets when I was in college. I was studying mechanical engineering. I decided to take a leap of faith, leave school, go all in on this, and it's been a great success.
Magna-Tiles is amazing. We are on our 28th year, and it was invented by a teacher, so you're getting perfect STEM, creativity, building all the things that you need in a toy, in a fun form.
We have Star Wars Power Crystal Lightsaber, Baby Alive, Bubbly Tea Party. We have Nanimals, which just launched recently. We have Beyblade Drop Attack Battle Set.
All of these toys are going to be hitting toy stores this holiday season, basically telling people to budget in an additional 10 to 30% when you're shopping for toys this year. Sweet Sweet is genuinely like sensory overload. This is all about play, really reconnecting with your inner child, and it's just a lot of fun.
So we did look this up. This DJ Furby is going for $70. So if that's what your kid wants, that's the cost it will be this year. Well, Nicole will have another look at your forecast when we return.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
We see you out there making the most of every moment.
Happy birthday, buddy.
One big, bright idea at a time. At Blaine's, we're glad to be part of it by offering best-in-class products and solutions at unbeatable farm and fleet prices. Like extra laundry detergent, 4 for $12. Rewards members get 4 for $11. $3 off assorted Diamond brand dog food. Plus, rewards members get free same-day delivery on pet orders of $49 or more. Find value on the things you value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
What is a floor's favorite type of music? Anything with a good beat. Why is a carpet fitter so good at dancing? Because he's always cleaning the rug. What is a floor's favorite way to win? A clean sweep. What did the rug say to the floor? I got you covered. At Sealands Carpeting, where our #1 priority is you. Stop in today. This place is fantastic.
Hey, Dominic here, and we always get asked, what do you have for chicken? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4: chicken, barbecue, Jamaican jerk, and good old original. Just take your chicken, brush some olive oil on it, shake on your choice of seasoning, and grill or bake thoroughly until done. From mild to a little spicy, you can make sure everyone's satisfied, and they're all low in sodium. Get these seasonings and more at the outlet store, and you can even sauce it up using a barbecue seasoning and ketchup.
Drive your story with a new Ram.
Take your next adventure in a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Get employee pricing plus for a limited time only. Get your favorite Jeep, Ram, Dodge, or Chrysler during the Employee Pricing Plus sales event. Employee pricing for all means anyone can get exclusive employee pricing on these new vehicles. This opportunity won't last long, so stop into Pischke Motors now. This offer ends July 31st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Well, the golf forecast is looking great tomorrow, but really any outdoor activity is looking excellent. Gorgeous conditions, staying in the low 80s or at least close to 80, maybe a couple degrees above or below depending on where you're at. Otherwise, one more nice day on Monday and then the heat is returning, unfortunately.
Do not like that at all. All right, well, thank you for joining us and we'll see you tomorrow.